great, aren't they?
Quite tasty, aren't they? What would you have? It may be a slightly stupid question.
I know this is a very valuable car now. What's that? Type R, 200 grand these days.
Ridiculous.
But my heart's always here.
Really?
Yeah, the Evo 6.
You're going to say
the Evo 6 was the car at the beginning of my career. Every single time one came in, I wanted to drive it.
Yeah.
And this is the Tommy Mac. So this is what they call the TME, isn't it? Tommy Mac in an edition.
Yeah.
And these were just fantastic to drive. Anti-yaw control centre diff, they were just unbeatable. There is still not a four-wheel drive car that steers and turns in like that.
This, only made in Japan for the Japanese market,
Yeah.
what, less than 500. That was a special car when it was first made.
It's a unicorn. It's the RS. It's the RS to the 964, and that's the exact comparison. Lots of lightweight components.
Yeah.
Got those light mag wheels. Look how pathetically small
50
the brakes are.
15-inch wheels.
But look how small the brakes are.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't
I think there's a lot of license about Ayrton Senna's involvement or the degree to which he was involved in making it, but who cares? The myth's wonderful, and of course it began. The white paintwork, or that slightly creamy white with the red seats.
That was Type R. This is the beginning of Type R, isn't it? There's actually one, the latest
they're still
edition
doing it
behind
now,
that.
yeah.
Look at that, it's like we positioned it. Anyway, enough of pristine Japanese classics. There's a bit of a rust bucket down here that needs some explaining. So come on, come this way.
Probably not.
Come on, Chris.
That's a
come on.
great looking car.
Now, this lightly dented example is your winning RX-7, right?
Yes.
You bought an auction in Japan.
Yes.
Tell us about that. It sounds absolutely insane.
Something you have to experience in your life as a car enthusiast, I think. It's just wonderful. It's highly organised, but the volume of cars, this one company deals with the majority of the volume over there, 15, 20,000 cars in each session. And they bid so fast. You have to bid within, I think, 20 or 30 seconds on the car. They've all got the computer screens in it. And being Japanese, it's very ordered. The classic British auction house is a bit scuzzy. It's a bit, I won't touch that. But this is immaculate.
Yeah.
And the level of great old JDM metal they have on. They have so much of it. So
You didn't get twitchy and buy something else by accident.
Let's just say the auction wasn't entirely straightforward for myself or Matthew. But we've ended up with this.
Right, and then you took a sumo wrestler for passenger ride.
All right, don't look now, but there are two very large, mostly naked men standing right behind you.
Because the RX-7's cabin is a bit tight, I couldn't have the really big sumo, so Matt had to have it. So I had the slightly smaller one. He was still a unit, you might say.
Yes.
It was fine.
And what is it about you and tying cars together and driving them at high speed? So chain racing, then lashed together drifting.
It's the producers thinking they're hilarious.
What was more terrifying then?
Oh, I didn't like the being tied together thing. I quite like skidding on my own because I know that I can just about control myself. MLB's a very good driver, but all I could see was his massively grinning face next to me through an open window. The way we worked it out, certainly I was going to go off at the corners that hurt the most.
Yeah.
But this car is brilliant. This is Japan in a car. Crazy engine tech, a solution that gives you a really, really exciting car to drive. It's light, it's small, it's pretty. They're wonderful. Honestly, I don't like seeing it all dented up like this. I want one of these.
Well, I was going to say, I've always fancied an RX-7. I'll give you
fantastic.
I'll give you £100.
Yes, there's a bit in the show that explains why I can't let you do that.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It is the property of the British Broadcasting Corporation. It goes like stink.
Yeah.
And it only uses about a litre of oil every 200 miles.